The mind has two properties. Probably has more, but I'm just going to talk about two. And those two properties are actually one property. Okay? So let's clarify that. The mind has the ability of discernment. This is not like that. And so setting things apart, comparing, and putting things into boxes. Okay? That style. And then the other is when you actually are saying, well, yeah, those two things are different, but what are their similarities? Well, the similarities are this and this, and that and that. Okay, so you're looking for similarities. Now, maybe you can see that it's actually the same shape, the same, the part of the brain that's being used has the same shape. Let's call it, it's like a funnel, okay? So if you go from the small to the big, then you are, you know, looking for diversity, and you're comparing things to see what's different. And if you go from the big to the small, you're taking all of the things that look different. You're like, how do they all fit into one? That's right. And then you bring it all to one. You're like, oh, it does fit. Okay, so that funnel shape, depending on how you use it, will yield different results. Okay, so many people use their mind to separate and put into boxes, and some others use it to put it together. I think that what people talk about when they say the heart's mind is when all of your thoughts and everything is kind of one. So you've melted everything, and you can see everything as transparent, and you can see everything as overlapping each other and how do they fit with each other. Okay? It probably doesn't make sense. Oops. If you start to look for the similarity, if you start to look for the origins of things, you're going to come with the discovery, I guess. You're going to discover that things have the same point of origin. That, for example, in etymology, if you track back all of the words, it turned out that all of those words are actually attributes of gods or God. Okay? And then it can be negated, and then you have negative attributes, or it can be just put as positive and twisted and made obscure, and then you don't remember the origin. But you can track it down, okay? Now it's really easy thanks to to internet. You can go back through to etymology all the way to Sanskrit if you want. And you don't need to know Sanskrit, okay? Just follow your intuition and see what does it mean. Okay? So that was a tiny point, just so that you know what you're doing. In one way, you're expanding into diversity, and the other one, you're concentrating into oneness. And maybe you're both simultaneously doing it. Okay, so I just had that thought. How could that be? So every little box that you separate from another box contains an infinite amount of possibility of meaning and universes and stuff. And so it is actually its own little Big Bang. Okay, just like the origin, also its own Big Bang. So that would be a self-repeating pattern, a little fractal. Alright, good enough. Bye.